In the beginning, we are born. In the end, we die. And in the middle, it's called life. This is 1977's Odyssey, the ultimate trip. Welcome back to the show. I am Jason from Barefoot. This is Squeaky Clean Adult Films. It's Wednesday. It's a request. Big vintage melons. It's been a while since he got a request. It's okay though, because he's got a bunch. I just looked at the list. There's at least 4. Out for Blood, Ultra Flesh, Skin Tight, and this? That's a streak right there. And also, yesterday was Laura's birthday, and she asked for something that I can't do, but it had short-haired Sharon Mitchell. And so I took the request from next week and I flip-flopped them because this one has short-haired Sharon Mitchell. Even with a beard, I do not care for it. But that's okay. This movie rules. Gerard Damiano, one of the masters. It's only the 3rd time he's been on this show as a director, 5th as a writer. He's got a couple in the back catalog. That's pretty insane that this is his 3rd time. But it's all good. He wrote, produced, directed, co-edited, and some people say this is a misfire, a dropped a ball, very ambitious, but didn't hit the mark, a bunch of crap. I don't think I agree with any of that. This is amazing. It's very different. It might not hit with everyone, the viewers. That's okay. Not all of these are for everyone. And this one is mad different. So this might be one of those. Bayan Mitchell shot this. He only shot 2 movies, both for Damiano. This and the year prior, Let My Puppets Come. We gotta do that. Like 5 people brought it up from when we did the puppet, Dirty Tricks. Like I said, he co-edited this. Bill Bukowski was our other editor. Quite the filmmaker, first time on the show. But he has wrote, directed, produced, shot, just total film guy and editor. This is his first time on this here program. And no music credit, which is insane. The music is so good. There's an extreme pop song in the end. I already had to remove it. I uploaded a few parts of this. I do that every once in a while when I know there's going to be trouble. Like when I'm working on it, I'm like, let me grab this, and do a private upload. And of course, it got struck right down. There's a freaking pop song in this that I know he didn't get the rights to. So we had to replace that. Hopefully that's the only trouble, because this is Tuesday night and this comes out in about 12 hours. This was 83 minutes long. The clean cut is 27 and a half. That is a lot of story for you in 3 vignettes, the beginning, the middle, the end. I like all 3 for different reasons. I'll tell you my favorite at the end. This is PG. We have a lot of smoking cigarettes, and drinking. We're in a bar for one scene. We only have 2 soft swears, and we have some off-camera gat violence, which we'll talk about that at the end too, but I don't want to give anything away. How about you just watch this? Let's just do that. I'll be at the end.
Man, I am getting too old for this kind of action.
Well, maybe you are old.
My Charlie was born old.
Isn't that right, Charlie? I'm gonna go powder my nose. You wanna come with me, Diane?
Sure.
you have a cigarette out?
Yeah.
My Charlie hates me to smoke. Isn't that right, Charlie?
It's just that it's bad for you. What I hate is being called Charlie in that tone of voice.
Yes, I know.
Problem? And whatever gave you that idea? I don't know. Just don't know. I mean, we have everything. A new car, a house, money in the bank.
2.7 kids.
Yeah, that too.
Then what could possibly be wrong?
I don't know. Nothing. Nothing. No. Everything. I don't know.
You know, Diane, if you don't mind me saying so.
What?
Well, I know it's none of my business.
What's none of your business?
Well, you and Charlie is going at each other. How long has that been going on?
2 years now. It's been going on a lot longer than that.
You got problems with Miss Thing, right? So what? Charlie, I love you, but we're all the same. You got problems, I got problems. All God's children's got problems.
Al, you are full of shit. You know that? I mean, you're a dear friend. I love you dearly. But you are full of shit.
You and Charlie, that is Al and I, we've always agreed that you seem so right for each other. You look good together, and you always seem to be having such a good time. I mean, you seem to have so much fun together.
Fun? The only fun we have anymore is just stabbing at each other. I thought of leaving Charlie. But why should I make him happy?
Problems are always complicated, but the solutions don't have to be. Now, Beth and I, we went through all the crap. We got our heads shrunk, we went to marriage counselors, awareness groups, all bullshit. Waste of time, waste of money. Charlie, you know what I mean?
No, I don't know what the you're talking about.
Beth, me, lost interest in each other. Nobody's fault, it just happens.
Okay. You lost interest in Beth, huh? I lost interest in Diane. So far, we're in the same boat. But you got out, and I'm still in. Now how the do you do it, huh?
Charlie, I'm trying to explain, but it ain't easy. You have to be ready for it. Now, most people, they just can't take advice.
I can take anything except you're blabbering on and on without saying a thing.
The only thing worse than taking advice is giving it.
I couldn't agree with you more, Al.
You've got to be ready to help. You've got to be ready to listen.
I'm ready. Believe me, for Christ's sakes, I'm ready.
$1,000. Madame Zenobia.
What the hell is a Madame Zenobia?
Charlie? Charlie!
What?
Let's do something.
I am doing something.
For Christ's sake, will you look at me for once?
I am looking at you.
I want to go out.
So? Go.
With you, you bastard. That's why you married me, isn't it, Charlie? Come on, Charlie.
Come on, Diane, cut it out. He's mad. 'Tis pity, but he is mad.
Said something?
Oh. No.
You disapprove of me. Do you not, Mr. Young Man?
Oh, no. Well, I'm here, aren't I?
So you are. Your body is here. But your mind, where is your mind?
It's a set. My mind, my body, they're attached. They go together, usually.
Of course. Motivated properly, they work as one. But with you, your feet would stay. But your mind would run.
I guess it was a sound. First time you become aware of it. At least it was for me, anyway. In the beginning, you don't even know what it is. But you know it's bad. The big people, your parents, people you know and love and respect, they tell you it's bad. And you believe them. I mean, why not? And then as you get older, you start to question. But it's too late. It's stuck in your brain. And then you start to question everything.
Like what?
If you have bad thoughts, God will punish you. bad thought.
Do you want to tell me about it?
It's a natural thing. I mean, nobody tells you about it. I had that. 2 years of it. Can I have some of that? I could use a drink.
Of course, that's what it's there for. Pour two, and I'll join you.
We're his mothers. That bitch. Every Sunday, we'd have dinner at his mother's, and she'd tell me how thin her Horace was. And was I feeding him? That bull.
What made you decide to leave?
That insensitive bastard. 2 years of it. If you ask me, I got the short end.
And now? Are you happy?
All those years. Cooking and cleaning. For what? A pat on the ass, that's what? You got a cigarette? Here.
I love it, though. You know, being used, knowing I'm wanted, not loved, just wanted. Is that sick?
Who's to say? It's a matter of degree.
But I should want something. It's not the money. Sure, money buys this and that. But hell, it's not the money. You know, it's easy for a girl, a woman alone. Every available man is on the make. It never works out. You see, if he's kind and gentle, I use him.
For me, it's the softness. Cool and smooth. Sometimes the skin can be flushed, hot, and sticky. That's acceptable as well. But I prefer cool touch. At least in the beginning. And then, well, whatever.
Lemon? Sugar?
Sugar. Just one lump. Thank you.
Thank you. Check.
No, thank you. Nothing else. It's not that I don't understand men. I've been through that. High school crushes. A bad marriage. Why do all marriages have to turn out so badly? Not that it's anyone's fault, mind you. I loved John. I just didn't like him very much. I suppose that says it all, doesn't it? I've always been happiest when I'm alone. Not that I would consider myself an introvert. But I know it excites me. A woman can understand another woman. We're adults, aren't we? Hell, I don't have to justify my actions, do I?
Of course not. Unless you want to.
It started simply enough. Young things. Pretty little things. With innocent eyes. And soft, cool skin. It's quite easy, really. A look. A smile. And then a touch. The touch. That's the key. If they pull away, oh well, quiet rejection, and who's been hurt? If they stay.
Nice, very nice. You have something, you know. I don't know, that look. I'll call you, in a few days. Come on, Nick, move. Let's go. Come on, right. Up. And tighter.
I'm not in at the moment. If you will leave your name and phone number, I will get back to you as soon as I can. Please wait for the beep. Thank you, and have a nice day.
Hi there, Nicky baby. Hey, this is Loverboy Chet. I just hit town. I'm going to be in for a couple of days, and I'm hot to trot. I'm over at the Edison, room 2200. I even got our old room back. Remember, with the swinging mirror? Listen, baby, I brought in a couple of new gadgets that are going to blow your mind. We can break them in just a
It's your mother, remember? I've been calling this number all week and all I get is that damn machine of yours. Now, you know how I hate to talk into machines. Will you give me a call once in a while, Nicole? Look, we'll do dinner one night this week, okay? Wait, there's somebody at the door. Nikki, I gotta go. Give me a call, okay? Bye.
Hello, Nicole Andrews. This is Roger. You don't know me, but Chet gave me your number. He said it was all right to call, that is. And I'll only be in town a few days. If you can, call me. 861-500. Thank you.
Nikki? Hi, it's Bridget. Listen, please call me. Ever since graduation, you hardly ever call me anymore. Why, I haven't spoken to you in days and days, and this is important. It's about Greg. I can't wait to tell you. You won't believe it. Wait till you hear.
Nicole, Frankie Prescott here. Listen, call my office tomorrow, first thing, okay? I got a 2-day gig lined up. You know.
Hello, Nikki. Guess who it is? That's right. It's your mother again. Honestly, couldn't you give me a call once in a while? I haven't heard from your father in 3 months, and now you're doing this to me. Why?
This is Nicole Andrews. I've gone away. Why don't you just off?
Hello, Nikki. Guess who it is? That's right. It's your mother again. Honestly, couldn't you give me a call once in a while?
So what did you think about that? The third act is my favorite. Isolation. Does anybody remember slow-moving, boring 70s filmmaking? Those were like a couple of shorts we did because the cast of The Written Word and the Blank Page used to tease me. Jason likes slow-moving, boring 70s movies, which I do. Those guys they were all kind of weirdos, but some of them thought I was from another planet. My favorite, that was a sketch comedy web show. My favorite category of comedy is not comedy. And that's real. It was up on the board. Like every sketch Jason writes, it goes into not comedy. Isn't that hilarious? What's up with that gun? Do you think she really shot herself? I don't think she did. I thought she did until I watched this numerous times. I think it's performative. She cashes out, the phone rings, it rack focuses to the phone. She hears her own message. We've heard a lot of messages to her. We've never heard her outgoing message. So we hear hers where she's like, F off. And she perks right up and laughs with us. That's the first time we got to hear her message. But then it's her mom. And so she goes, oh, right back to out. Everyone's bugging that poor lady. Everyone wants a piece of her. Part 3 was my favorite. Did I already say that? No one's standing over there. The beginning of that segment is so good, and it's cut in half to that hypnotic instrumental that I put in. That's us. That's Brian Bland. It's not me, but it's our team. That was double the length to an entire pop song. You saw her whole commute home from work. I had to cut in half the sky, the ground, everything. But it was so good. I was like, I would have made it longer just to show that she's like so isolated. All these people want stuff from her, hence the phone messages, but she's just so alone. I love it. That was Susan McBain. She was only in about 30 movies, 29 I think, 5th time on our show. But in the beginning, Robert Kerman, Nancy Drake, amazing. Their buddies, Michael Gaunt and Crystal Sink, they were all so awesome. We're not going to run down the numbers today. I have no time. Michael Gaunt's 10th time on the show. Michael Gaunt is in the 10 movie club. We'll celebrate it next time. He's coming up in a couple movies. And in that beginning, we are missing David Morris, Herschel Savage, 70s Herschel Savage. So that's kind of sad. But we do get Sharon Mitchell and Tony Mansfield, both in gender role reversals. I love it. I also love how mean Nancy is to Arbola, Robert Kerman. Especially that line, Damiano knew a thing or two about sticking it in and breaking it off. But she says, I don't want to give him a divorce because it'll make him happy. Okay, second chapter, Sue Bright. She's a therapist. She's talking to Samantha Fox, Linda Maidstone, Gloria Leonard. How do you top that? That is hacked to pieces. I kept as much as I could. I was even laughing at it. I was like, can you even tell what they're talking about? I kind of hope you could. I kind of hope you can. Linda Maidstone. IMDb says she's only been in 2 movies ever. IAFD said she's also in 2 compilations, which don't count. But also says she's in a Vinegar Syndrome movie, which isn't on their site, nor Melusine. The Master and His Ladies. I can't find anything on that. So it's quite possibly that we've just done her whole career. We just saw her in raw footage. Mr. Bungle, wait till Mr. Bungle sees this. I love her voice. And she might have been, clearly she's the underdog, Samantha Fox and Gloria Leonard, but she might have been my favorite. And I wonder if it is, because I always go for the underdog. But all 3 of them, home run, home run, home run. I was proud of Linda of hanging with those 2. Samantha Fox? This might be my favorite of hers. She was so inward, outward. No one plays put upon like Samantha Fox. If there's a challenge, I don't think I'll ever find another. She's the number 1 spot. And believe me, look at all the movies she was in. Every time she just plays that role so good. And Gloria, this was the last 1977, we saw her in Heat Wave. Look at the difference of those film stocks. Well, could be the same film stocks, but certainly a different output that we are watching. Now back to the third one. We are missing so many people from that. Vanessa Del Rio, Wade Nichols, Bobby Astor, CJ Lang. Listen to all these names that aren't in the clean cut. So if you like this is definitely one of the ones you might want to seek out if you're an adult. I'm almost sick of saying that. But if you are an adult, seek out the producer's cut. Powerhouse of a movie. Big vintage melons. Always on point. I respect that. And that's it. I've got to go edit this and upload it. I'm so behind this week. I have a bunch of stuff I was going to talk about. I'm cutting it all. Just like the 10 movie club. But I love Michael Gaunt. We'll get him next time. I am down to the wire. I just have to work harder and not be a crybaby. See ya.